The number one thing that people probably remember most
I know what you're going to say, yeah.
is the farting fish.
And you know what I think Jesus is telling you and he's telling me when everybody's freaking out and everybody thinks the world's coming to end because of what we do? You know what the election means in the grand scheme of things? It's like a sardine farting in the ocean. If the earth blew up, would the universe notice? This election, in terms of its picture of like the universe is like a sardine farting in the ocean.
Okay.
And so,
it was so good.
What's so important to us oftentimes is so minuscule in the grand scheme of things. And so that's what I'm meaning. I mean, the fart means something to the sardine. I don't know if sardines fart, so somebody can maybe let us know.
It was great. I think actually someone tweeted it. It was a tweet, you know. I mean, it was a tweet.
I wonder if they do pass gas.
Right. So I have a couple questions though. So why this series? Why are we talking about the election?
Right.
Why were you wearing a blue tie?
Yes. Oh, man. Thank you for all that positive social media feedback.
But if you can just kind of give us just like a brief overview of the series and what you were hoping for.
Yeah, so actually this is the only series that we planned this year that we're doing.
All right. Okay.
So this was actually on the calendar before COVID. This was pre-vid, you know, and this was on the calendar, and it's something that I've wanted to talk about for a long time.
Okay.
And I think we need to talk about God's movement through history. And so one of the tensions for Christians is, well, how would God behave? What would God do? And Joshua is the only political campaign we see God undertaking. Wow. So where he's moving a people, they're moving into a land, they're taking territory that God has given them. And so I think there's some lessons that we can learn from what God did for for what we're supposed to do today. Gotcha. And so that's why. And then the word election, seeing politics through the eyes of God, is that, and I don't want to give away any of the future weeks of the study, but God is moving in his own direction. And so we need to see really politics in light of what is God doing. And we're going to talk about today, it's not that politics don't matter, it's just that they must be subservient to the movement of God.
Yes.